really fine form. So
yeah, and top bloke as well, like really friendly, always chatting to everyone. And this morning, however, minimal chatting. He was locked in the zone. I was seeing him with the Franklin X40 in front of him. He was visualising the whole time. But we can visualise this bronze medal match about to get started. 0-0. And an anticlimactic beginning with an off serve. And there we go, first points on the board.
yeah, he managed to really get the ball to dip to Quang's backhand there. So we'll see if that's a pattern that's going to emerge throughout the match.
There we go, side out. And QD's already got a fair bit of experience when it comes to winning medals in the PPA format. He managed to beat Ben Johns twice last year. He's already taken a gold and a silver in the 2024 season as well. His first gold medal was against Connor Garnett at the Rate Championship in October, so not that long ago.
Yeah, certainly stormed onto the pickleball scene, that's for sure.
1-0.
There we go, Phuc responds. And it's great to see the Vietnamese representation here.
Yeah, there's quite a few Vietnamese players here across all divisions and age groups, so it's impressive to see them make the big flight over.
0-1.
Flick of the wrist goes long. I love this, by the way. Quang's dad in the crowd. He's had a ball the whole weekend. He's big smile on his face.
1-1.
It's been good to see.
Point.
Phuc's having a little bit of trouble here with the serve.
Yeah. It's just
Dealing with
outrageous.
it. It's just so hefty. It's got so much pace and it's so deep. Really hard to get that rhythm.
Oh, there we go. Good play for Phuc. That one sails long. It's been a good turnout from the Victorian fan base this weekend, but quite tense at the moment. Everyone just enjoying the moment.
1-2.
Couple of side outs to get us going here, Sarah.
Yeah, it's like neither has managed to really run away with a string of points here. We're getting a lot of side outs.
Officials for this match of Campbell and Jade. Two known names here in the Australian pickleball space for the referees.
1-2.
Absolutely. Oh, it's an incredible point there.
Big rally.
Just pickleball 101, going side to side, right? Hit the ball where your opponent is not.
Jeez, these fellas are so fit. Avatar, as he's known, and he will be showcased on many of our events today. He has 3 medal matches up for grabs on our championship Sunday.
It's been a great tournament for him.
Slajana and James, Rebecca and Kendall for 1. Ivan and Shane, Ian and David show for 2, please.
Yep, put away there from Hyunh. And the matches I'm referring to, we will see Quang later on today on Grandstand Court once more. He'll be playing the bronze medal for the mixed doubles, teaming up with Viv Glosman, and they'll be up against Jay DeVilliers and Elise Jones. And then after that, championship court for the gold.
Big day ahead for him.
Yeah, well, he'll be trying to be a giant killer in that one, considering he's teaming up with CJ Klinger for the men's doubles, taking on Tyson McGuffin and Gabe Tardio, potentially sniffing around for a triple crown, both of those gentlemen.
Wow.
Can QD break hearts? Oh, bang. You know what's crazy, considering I was speaking to a couple of the pros and that they don't typically use the X40, or they haven't leading up to this event until, like, I think it was a couple of years ago they used to use the X40.
True.
But they consider it a little bit of a slower ball, but as a result, it adds a fun element to the match.
It does. Some longer rallies.
Yeah.
Court 2, please. Sorry. Yes, court 2.
But keeping that in mind, it's still outrageous how fast this ball's zipping around, considering that.
Phuc did an amazing job because that was a really deep, hard return by QD there. Another point on the board.
2-3.
There we go. Covering the angles and solid timeout.
Yeah, and he's really, the ball's a lot lower, so his drive seems to be a lot lower over the net, so there's really not much that QD can do with the ball. He's there and he's volleying it, but he has to hit either, you know, horizontally across that ball or even up on the ball. So.
Oh,
That's
crafty. Flick of the wrist, claps all round. And he has responded very well after that timeout. We can see QD on the right side. Oh, he's just off camera having a chat to Dad. But it's all about Phuc at the moment.
It is. Just finding those angles and keeping the ball super low.
And I do wonder whether, you know, if you are coaching QD, you can't say just hit the ball harder, because he does that in spades.
He does. I guess it's just get it as deep as you can. It's not even just about how hard you hit it, but it's more about depth.
Oh, got under it.
Almost got it.
Driving prowess, simply incredible, Sarah.
They're both so good at their drives.
Oh, there we go. Outrageous reach there from Hyunh.
Yeah, incredible court coverage there. And just great anticipation. It's so hard to read because Quang uses a lot of wrist, so he can sort of change direction at the last minute, but he's got quite a good read on him at the moment.
Oh, he is feeling himself right now.
That's just simply too good.
Terrific shot down the right side of screen. And these fellas going blow to blow to get us started here on our Sunday morning.
5-4.
Great touch there by QD.
Yeah. Gentle caress into the kitchen, and that side out once more.
I honestly feel like Phuc's having a lot more success just going for the flatter, lower drives when he's trying to do the sort of topspin rolls. They're just sitting up that little bit too high, and QD's all over it at the kitchen there.
Yeah, and it's a warm day outside at the moment, considering we are in the Melbourne Convention Centre. It is pushing mid to high 30s, I think. So that's in Celsius, by the way.
Yeah, we're actually very fortunate to be indoors and lovely air conditioning.
Yeah.
Martin, Brett, and Donald, please, to court 5.
That's just gone long. I did see Phuc having long conversations with Dao Young, discussing their paddles yesterday.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Wow.
and it doesn't matter what paddle you use when you're up against someone that can strike the ball as well as that.
That was a great point.
He's taken a 1-point lead here.
6-5.
Down the wide side once more.
Ooh.
Pull up a bit proppy there.
Yeah, QD was quite lucky to get away with that one. It was high. It's definitely a ball that Phuc puts away 9 times out of 10.
And we have QD with a 2-point lead. Ooh, full tilt.
Phuc threw everything but the kitchen sink at that point.
Not wrong, my goodness.
A deep return, a drop volley, crazy gets, and still unfortunately not able to get the side out.
8-5.
Passing shots from Hyunh, elite.
These are laser beams right now.
And that's the crazy thing, right? Like, for our Australian viewers tuning in, this is the level that's expected if you want to play professional. You need to be perfect. And Phuc is doing very well considering.
He sure is. Like I said, I think that's working so well for him, though. He's just going for those flatter, low drives.
5-8.
That's off to the wide side, and once again, another side out. The crowds continue to pile in here at the Melbourne Convention Centre as we have a packed day ahead of us.
8-5.
Oh, bang, put away. I'm actually keeping an eye out, Sarah, because I was speaking to a bunch of our Kiwi friends that are here, and they said for Championship Sunday, there's a big bunch of them, like 6 or 7 of them. They're all rocking up in like white suits to watch all of the matches.
That's amazing. I love that.
So if it looks like a boy band from the 90s piles in the background, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know in the comments so I can give them a wave.
QD's just teeing off right now. Some crazy winners.
And that's locked it in. Game 1 has gone to Duong. Phuc did play some terrific shots, but just the sheer consistency.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I've got quick hands.
I'm Deckel Bar, and I like to hit hard.
I'm Anna Bright, and I like to speed it up.
I'm Colin Johns, and I have fast reflexes.
You might want these.
You know what? You're gonna need these.
You're gonna need these. You're gonna need these. Actually, no, these are mine. Go get your own.
His campaign's only beginning, but Phuc would love to force a game 3 as we get started with a bang down the left corner.
That's a great start.
First points on the board in this game too.
We would all love to see game 3 here.
Oh, yeah.
1-0.
So Phuc will have a huge following back at Vietnam, I'm sure, watching this match and cheering them on from home. It's a huge scene right now, pickleball in Vietnam.
Yeah, well, how amazing was our Vietnam Open that we did last year with PPA Australia? The Vietnamese cohort were crazy. They were just amongst the games and turned out in force. It was such a wonderful experience.
Indeed it was. You have to wonder who the Vietnamese were going for here. May the best man win.
Well, yeah, I think they're just enjoying themselves, honestly, as we all are. And it's something I continually want to push, right? Like our region doesn't necessarily just represent Australia, it's New Zealand and Southeast Asia. And how proud we are.
Absolutely. He's getting a couple of free points here with these massive serve. Phuc having a little bit of trouble timing the return. It's the thing with singles, it's almost like the point's over if you don't get a decent return. So you have to go big, you have to take a little bit of risk.
Jeez, that top spin he applies on that double hand backhand.
It was one of the few sort of cat and mouse points we've had so far. It's honestly just been a blasting from the baseline at this point.
Full-on artillery on display here for our game 2.
Bit of net love for QD.
Yeah, he can't be stopped, and we have a timeout here on the side of Hyunh, and I think this is
I feel like it's a massive part, especially in the singles game.
Yeah.
That was a better point there from Phuc. He really put the pressure on, but really nice deep return. He needs to really lock in here. He needs that to commit to a big serve, get some more points on the board. He's frustrated with himself.
Yeah, well, no one likes coming fourth, and Phuc will be doing everything he can to get himself back into this.
It's not over yet. Painting lines there is just insane.
It's simply outrageous, the shots this young man has.
6-1.
Watch.
You'll notice that was such a short return there. It just really, the point was over from that point. Really couldn't recover from that.
Well, let's discuss that from a deep analysis point of view. So we often talk about the service, but
7-1.
the return is crucial in singles.
100%. Otherwise, you're on skates for the rest of the point.
And we can see
that was close. No.
Point.
Refs have confirmed that the ball was long.
Yeah, well, Phuc's obviously recognised the longer returns were required and unfortunately overcooked that one.
Like I said, it's the right strategy because it might lengthen the points a little bit, but really you're on the back foot completely if you don't get a deep return.
Pirouette there from Hyunh, and QD living in that transition zone. Welcome back, everyone. We are going to continue here for this 9-1.
Great approach by Phuc there. He's sort of got a bit of pep in his step now, so I feel like no backswing and like admiring.
Oh, there we go. Bit of there from Hyunh. He does get
He's got a big smile now. I love this energy. It's a really positive energy out there by Phuc.
the mentality required in singles pickleball.
2-9.
All positive, but it does seem that he's striking the ball well after that timeout. He needs to dig deep here as QD finds himself 2 points away from a bronze medal.
Yeah.
9-2. Phuc.
Caught up on the serve here. So the
Starting warning, replay.
first
9-2.
warning for the serve with his wrist being above the paddle.
Oh, simply
Excellent
outrageous.
point. Should make a correction there. His paddle was above his wrist as he struck the ball there. That was the service warning for QD.
What a rally that was, my goodness.
Amazing.
And that final shot there from Hyunh down the left side, pummeled.
2-9. Point.
He's got an easy point there. Can he make a run here at 3-9?
3-9.
Beautiful roll. We haven't sort of seen him attack the roll to the forehand as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, well, it's all been all out driving, right? Like we've seen
Yeah.
barely any slow approaches to the net. We did see quite a fair bit of cat and mouse play style within the player base yesterday. These two gentlemen are
4-9.
showing their guns at the moment, and we are enjoying it.
Oh, just hit the tape there, unfortunately. He's really, he's mixing things up now. He's adding a few more rolls,
Yeah.
trying some different angles.
Well, I go and mention a slower off-pace ball and lands in the net.
9-4.
Be quiet, Dylan.
Let's see if he returns forehand again. So the pattern's been forehand, and then a rip to the backhand.
That angle is outrageous. And QD now finds himself with an opportunity to gobble up a bronze medal to get us started here for Championship Sunday.
Let's see if Phuc can do something about that.
10-4.
Oh, and it's done.
Game, net.
Yep, and Duong will secure the first medal of the day, bronze medal, going to Quang Duong, who has a big Sunday ahead of him. 2 more medal matches to come, and Sarah